things weren't going very well. We'd landed somewhere, from the looks of it, prehistoric. I was slightly concerned when Bentley broke out the dinosaur repellent, but that was the least of my worries. The crash landing had damaged the van, so the time machine wasn't working properly. Not only was traveling back to Paris impossible, but we couldn't even raise Dimitri on the transceiver. Also, we still had no idea how the Paradox had managed to develop his own time machine. And that was a scary thought. Carmelita was still really hot about things. I just wanted a chance to explain, to tell her how sorry I was for getting her mixed up in all of this. Before we had a chance to talk, she stormed off in a rage. I tried going after her, but I figured that wasn't the best idea. Our conversation would have to wait, at least until she holstered that pistol. We decided the first order of business was figuring out where and when we were. And then, how we were going to repair the van. Otherwise, we'd have to get used to living in a cave, permanently.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Clan of the Cave Raccoon. Alright everybody, it's time for episode 3 of Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. We are in a completely new area. As you remember from the previous part, we have traveled now back in time. It's kind of like snowy, icy kind of place. So we're kind of, the hideout is kind of in an ice cave. It's not kind of in an ice cave. It is in an ice cave. So that's what's going on. So I'm just looking if we can find some new gadgets, but I don't think there are any. So we're just going to grab Sly and head out. And we're probably going to be having a recon mission first to figure out where the hell we are and what we're going to do and how we're going to get away from this place and all of that stuff. Because we're not here because we want to be here. We are here because of a mistake, because we almost died. So Bentley took the first thing he saw and he saved the Cooper gang's life. And we are now here. I don't really know what to call the area. It's kind of like, there are like dinosaurs like flying around. So it's kind of like prehistoric things, which I do like a little bit, I guess. But first we're going to see how it looks. Yeah, I can't find the newly purchased items. Because these are the costumes, it's not the newly purchased items. So I don't really understand. Whatever. So as you can see, it's Gunga Thale Valley. And yeah, 1000 BC I think it said. Or I might be mistaken. It's kind of like prehistoric. You can see dinosaurs flying around in the sky. It looks quite cool. I think it looks nice. But I have to be honest, I think this episode right here is my least favorite episode in the entire game. Which I will explain more about as we continue on in the episode. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. So let's load the job.
Worse, Sly. Looks like a couple of pieces of the time drive broke off in that crash landing. I need you to track down the missing components ASAP. Fortunately, the advanced trajectoral management processor is still functional, so I was able to calculate their most likely positions. Unfortunately, they seem to have landed in some dangerous terrain. The temporal sprocket appears to have fallen close to some pterodactyl nests, and I'm afraid one of these prehistoric penguins might have gotten its flippers on the gravity encabulator. Oh, they may look cute, but those little devils are nasty. This isn't gonna be a simple pickup, Sly. Get some photos of their precise locations, and I'll analyze them to formulate a plan. But watch your back. I don't think we're the first guests at this party. See the structure on that mountain? It appears to be some kind of conveyor belt system. Definitely not Ice Age technology. Get a picture of that machinery, too. I smell a rat. Or possibly something even worse.
Bentley, have you heard anything?
So I'm just going to talk about this. I know it's been like over 2 weeks or something like that since I uploaded a video. If you follow me on my Twitter, you will know why. The link to my Twitter is in the description bar. It's because the PlayStation 3 that I record this on has pretty much stopped working. When you put in the disc, it just freezes. So I don't know how to fix that. I'm still trying to fix it, and hopefully I will be able to do it. But if I'm not able to do it, then that will sadly be the end of me doing videos. Let's Plays at least. So that's quite sad. I know that I have, like, it's only with the disc. Like, if you play games on the PlayStation 3, if I play games on the PlayStation 3 that I have downloaded from the PlayStation Store, then it's completely fine. There's no problem with it. And I have a few games that I've downloaded that I would like to do, like, long plays of. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. But I don't really know how to fix this disc freezing thing. So if any of you know, then please tell me.
Okay, that conveyor belt does not belong.
It's just that when you put in the disc, the game starts, but as soon as it starts, it starts freezing, basically. I've looked all around the internet looking for ways to fix it, and I don't know how. I can't be able to do it. I'm still going to keep trying because I still want to do a few videos. But I don't know, if I'm not able to do it, then that will just have to be the end of my YouTube channel, because I don't have the money to buy like a gaming console again, and I don't really have a reason for doing that because I don't really play that many video games in my free time. I don't play as many video games as I used to when I was a child. That's not really what I do in this age anymore. So, but I still want to do a few Let's Plays. So, and I would like to like get a gaming console like in the future when I have the money for that, because I have to spend my money on different things right now. So I don't know, I'm having a lot of problems right now. So as I said, I'm still going to try and fix it. If I'm not able to fix it, then I'll just do those long plays that I've been talking about, and that will kind of have to, I'll kind of have to stop at the channel, like put it on pause and maybe revisit it, because there's not really anything I can do. Like, I can't choose how to do this. Like, I don't know how to fix it. Like, it's not my fault. And there's a tribal penguin moth, which is so cute. Yeah, it's not my fault, and I don't know how to do it. So if any of you guys do know how to fix it, then please tell me. I will make a voting video next. If I'm not able to finish it, then I will make a voting video. No, not a voting video, like an update video. I will make that if I'm not able to fix it. And I'll just talk about it and stuff like that. But yeah, as I said a few times now, I'm still trying to do it, so it's not over just yet. I haven't given up just yet. And if I'm not able to do it, I will still do the long plays, so don't you worry about that. I still like making YouTube videos, so that's not the problem. It's the console. It's not working, so yeah. I'm just going to have to keep trying, I guess, try to find some other ways to do it. So if any of you guys still watch my videos, then try to Be patient and just wait for me to try and fix it. And of course, you can help me if you have any suggestions on how to do it, then please tell me. I would really love to know. So yeah, this might be the last video in the Let's Play. Hopefully it's not. And it might be the last video of a Let's Play that I will ever do, which is kind of sad. But not really. I will do the long plays, but those are not with commentaries. So, or I might put commentary on them. I don't know. I will have to know. Like, I'll ask the question on my Twitter. So you guys should really follow my Twitter so you can follow me on what I do there.
Sly, get a shot of that guy and maybe we can identify him.
Alright, let's take a shot of the Grizz.
Okay, no way this guy dug that bling up around here.
No, you're absolutely right, Sly. He definitely doesn't belong here. This whole place demands an investigation. Let's start by figuring out who we're dealing with here. Good job, Sly. Now head back to the hideout.
So the Grizz, it seems, well, we can obviously see that he's not from around here, so he must be another person who's traveling in time. Like, it's kind of the same thing every single episode, almost. Not every single one, but up to now, it's been like the same thing. So yeah, we need to figure out some more information about him, the Grizz. He's probably the reason why this episode is my least favorite, and also some other things in this episode which I might be able to talk about if I can continue the Let's Play. I don't know. It all comes down to if my PlayStation 3 will continue to work. I don't know. It's very, very strange, the whole thing. I don't know, has any of this thing happened to you guys? Like, I would really love to know.
Sly, we need to figure out what that bear is up to. That crack in the wall looks like the perfect entrance. But you'd better keep a low profile until we know what's going on.
I hear you, pal.
Alright, so we're going to enter that, I don't know what to call it, like stronghold, where the Grizz lives, it seems. So we're going to go over to that crack in the wall, because it seems like a good way to enter. There's a clue bottle down there, and I really want to get it, so I'm going to get it. Look at the background here, it looks quite beautiful. A lot of penguins. It looks a bit strange that there's like icy penguins. I don't know, penguins. I love penguins though. Penguins are one of my favorite animals ever. They're just so cute. I love them. So let's enter through this crack in the wall, and we'll go inside, and we'll see what's going on in here.
Still no word from Carmelita?
No worries, Sly.
Okay, lair of the bear. That's actually quite funny. I like that. And these things are so weird. Like, we will encounter this quite many times throughout this episode. It's like these, it looks like, it kind of looks like bubbles, like soap bubbles, like kind of rising from the water and whatnot, and kind of exploding. It just looks and seems really weird. I don't really know. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I heard when Joe messed up, the boss turned him into a coat for that LizAndErikSeries guy. Yeah, that LizAndErikSeries is bad news. I heard last time he was here, he yanked this one guy's tusks, just for fun. Ouch. Yeah, good luck talking to the ladies.
Okay, so it seems the Grizz is quite aggressive. That's not good. We need to find out some more information about him. Well, let's see. Where do we go from here? Up here, it seems. Just try to stay high up, away from the guards, so they won't see you, obviously. If there's a lot of guards, it's always a good way to just try to stay as high up as you can, so they won't be able to see you. That's always a good way to do it. Alright, let's continue climbing up. This looks super cool though, actually. Jumping from these. Nice!
Wow. I'm glad I'm not that poor guy. What's weird is that he looks kind of familiar.
Wait. Holy missing links! Sly, that's a prehistoric raccoon. I wonder if he could be...
My ancestor?
It's a distinct possibility. Let's help him out. Sly, I have an idea, but you need to get that saber-toothed tiger skin. Just don't let the guards see you.
I'm on it, Bentley. One tiger skin coming up. Well, look who's at the party.
Alright, so it seems we found our Cooper ancestor of this episode. He's a prehistoric raccoon. So I think the idea of having a prehistoric raccoon is quite cool and interesting. I think the idea is super nice. It's kind of the execution of it is bad. And he's just a very weird raccoon. Like it's kind of like a little spoiler, but he can't talk like English, so I kind of understand why he's prehistoric, but it's still a bit weird. It doesn't really work.
Not proving my opinion of him.
Forget about the art. See that key? I bet it unlocks that door.
Right. Time for some real art. The art of pickpocketing.
Van Gogh ain't got nothing on me.
Alright, so let's pickpocket his pockets. Just climb down and get the key. Oh! Oh shit, okay. The Grizz saw Sly, so I'm gonna have to try and be a bit more careful. Just wait a little bit. He's dressed so awfully, like, he looks terrible. I really don't like the Grizz. I don't like anything about him. I just think he's a bad villain. There we got the lair door key. Alright, so now we can unlock this door right over here. Inside to the Grizz's lair. Yeah, let's head over to the bed and get his tiger skin, saber tooth skin. I don't know, get it. And our new costume, the saber tooth costume. Oh my god, this costume is a bit strange. It's quite fun that, I don't know, just wait. I just want him to explain. So you can use this costume to leap across like this, which looks nice and cool. But if you think about this costume, it's just a blanket. It looks like a blanket. He's just putting a blanket over his back, and that's the costume. I don't know, it's a bad costume. Like, what was the point of the saber-tooth costume? I really don't see it. I don't see the point of it. But okay, I guess it's just a really like lazy idea and execution for this costume. I kind of feel like I keep complaining about everything in this episode being lazy and bad, but it's not that good, this costume. It really isn't. There's going to be much better costumes later on in the game, so it's just this one costume that I really don't like. Oh, Jesus. Like, the samurai costume is nice, the jailbird costume is okay. That's another one that I'm like a little bit uncertain about. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about the costumes in this game. It's just a little bit weird in my opinion, the whole costume idea.
Yo, make it quick with that stick. The Grizz don't play. I ain't got all day. Now that's what I'm talking about. Here's the cheese. Now I want to talk to your boss about my goods.
The guards on those pedestals are the ones restraining him, Sly. Take them out and he should be free.
Looks easy enough.
Be careful, Sly. If you're caught, you'll never get it out of there. This is the perfect situation for your cyclone pounce.
Alright, so let's use this saber-tooth costume to get all of the guards around here on the... Jesus. Oh my god. Like, that's another reason why those bubble things are really annoying. What even are them? What are those? Like, what are those? I don't know. It's just really weird. Anyways, let's take out all of these guards on these pedestals, and that will kind of free the Prehistoric Raccoon that we're trying to save. So that's really nice of us to save him from being trapped, because they're being really, really mean to him. So we're doing a good deed.
Sly, this is amazing. I've run comparison tests, facial features, fur length, tail volume, and according to them all, that Cave Raccoon is definitely your ancestor. I believe you found the very first Cooper.
I'm not sure I see the resemblance, but I'll take your word for it, Bentley. Hey, big guy, what do you say we get out of here? Well, no, we've never met, but a reliable source tells me we're distantly related. I'm not sure what to say. It's truly amazing to meet you. What's your name? My name's Sly. Sly Cooper. What's yours? Right. How about I just call you Bob?
He's right, Sly. You two should get out of there before more guards show up.
Come on, follow me. Okay, I guess we'll do it your way.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like it, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my Twitter in the description bar to see updates on if there will be more videos or not. Hopefully there will be. I will upload an update video, so I'll tell you guys. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.
Everyone took an immediate liking to him, and he took an immediate interest in our gadgets. While he was busy, Bentley provided the background on his former captor. The guy's name was Grizz. and he'd made his fame in the art world. Once a common street thug, he'd been thrust into the limelight when he was plucked from the gutter and made famous by a prominent pop artist. Grizz's primitive artwork was hailed as a brilliant new style called paleo graffiti, and for a while he enjoyed a celebrity status. His fame was short-lived, however, when people realized his art was really just bad. Resentful, he returned to his criminal roots, quickly becoming the top art thief on Interpol's most wanted list. One of Carmelita's main targets, it was now clear how he'd managed to evade her capture for so long. After we pried Bob away from Bentley's tools, he explained how Grizz had appeared and started harvesting all the pterodactyl eggs in the area, eliminating his role as food provider for the tribe and greatest egg thief ever. Depressed, he'd gone into a slump and gotten out of shape, which allowed Grizz to capture him and take the new tool he'd invented to help him steal eggs. So it looked like the very first Cooper cane had been stolen as well. Great. We may have rescued Bob from the arena, but we still needed to find out what sort of operation Grizz was running for Le Paradox, and why it involved stealing all the eggs. We also needed Bob's help to find the rest of the van parts, and that meant we had to get him back into climbing shape, fast.